This is Cronkite News.
Doctors in Arizona are speaking out, calling on the governor to make people wear masks as COVID-19 cases spike.
Hard for us or difficult for us to imagine at one time, and that is, can we truly make a spiritual connection using this medium, this virtual medium?
Plus, how a local group is helping Native Americans stay healthy and heal during the pandemic. And we're tracking the very latest on several wildfires burning in southern Arizona right now.
Cronkite News starts now.
Welcome to this Cronkite News Update. I'm Jalpan Nanavati. Arizona doctors are taking a stand, signing an open letter calling on Governor Doug Ducey to require people to wear masks. The letter outlines the spike of cases in Arizona, how the US handled the virus compared to the other countries, and how the virus is not the same as the average flu. The doctors are recommending to put out a statewide mandate to wear masks in public. They're also requesting more contact tracing efforts, making hand sanitizer and hand washing stations more readily available, as well as providing more personal protective equipment for the frontline healthcare workers. This morning, Governor Doug Ducey tweeted this video, listing 4 simple health and safety precautions. Maintain physical distancing, wear a mask, wash your hands, and stay at home when sick. He also tweeted, protect yourself, protect others, wear a mask. Hundreds of people commented on both posts, many criticizing him for not following his own advice or enforcing it. Native Americans, like other minority groups, have been disproportionately affected by COVID-19. However, the Native Wellness Institute found a way to bring healing and wellness in a different way. Cronkite News reporter Frankie McClister explains what they're doing and why it's so effective.
We knew in community that in already traumatized people were going to be re-traumatized. So we wanted to create that safe and brave space to give what we knew we had.
The Native Wellness Institute is a nonprofit organization based out of Gresham, Oregon.
Deep breath in through our nose and exhale.
Their mission is to uphold the well-being of Native people through programs and trainings that embody the traditions of their ancestors. They created the Native Power Hour.
Hello, my name is Shailene Joseph.
An online program to help people during the COVID-19 pandemic.
It's hard for us or difficult for us to imagine at one time, and that is, can we truly make a spiritual connection using this medium, this virtual medium?
So I'm not looking like this because it can strain your neck.
The Power Hour happens every day via Facebook Live at 12 p.m. Pacific Time and showcases different forms of healing and connecting, as well as a space for abundant dialogue. And according to the Navajo Department of Health, as of June 12th of this year, 6,470 individuals have been diagnosed and tested positive with COVID-19 in the hardest hit region in the United States, Navajo Nation. This causing 303 deaths in the Navajo Nation thus far.
Connecting it to this idea of stars.
In response, the organization welcomes all to come together for a time of rest, hope, relaxation, and positivity.
The idea might be, this is just for Native Americans, but, that's part of who we are, is just sharing from a perspective.
In Tucson, Frankie McClister, Cronkite News.
In order to attend the Native Power Hour, just go to facebook.com/Native Wellness Institute. The Navajo Nation is planning more weekend lockdowns in light of the spike in the coronavirus cases off the reservation. Tribal President Jonathan Nez made the announcement Tuesday in a virtual town hall. He cited Arizona as an example for hitting an alarmingly high number of cases. It was an effort to encourage people to stay home. He says a second surge on the reservation would put a large amount of pressure on its healthcare system and workers. The weekend lockdown will start at sundown Friday and end at sunrise Monday. The Navajo Nation is still under nighttime curfews as well. The WNBA announced that its season, which was originally scheduled to start a month ago, will begin in late July. But before that could happen, teams had to make roster cuts. Cronkite News reporter Misha Jones spoke with Phoenix Mercury representatives about how COVID-19 made this year's cuts even harder than most.
Phoenix Mercury guard Shatori Walker-Kimbrough knows how difficult it is to make a WNBA roster. She entered the league in 2017, drafted 6th by the Washington Mystics, but her spot on DC's roster wasn't guaranteed. She had to earn it.
We would want it to be like this, but unfortunately it's like a roller coaster.
She won a championship with the Mystics in 2019 and joined the Mercury in April. Now, she's one of 11 players left on Phoenix's roster. WNBA teams had to get under the salary cap by May 26th so that players could start getting paid June 1st. For Mercury head coach Sandy Brondello, that meant making cuts.
We went with 11 that we thought gave us the best ability, have experience in the league, not having a training camp and not knowing when our season will start.
Training camp, as Brondello mentioned, is a time when new players can showcase their skills and compete against returners for roster spots. Without that opportunity, Mercury general manager Jim Pittman says the cuts were difficult to make.
It's just been a surreal year, completely uncharted territory for us. And we had 4 players that we had on camp contracts we were really excited about, looking forward to having them come in and compete. And we just never got the opportunity to see them.
Walker Kimbrough says consistency, both physical and mental, is the key for cut players hoping to stay on the WNBA radar.
You have to kind of look within to try to make it as steady as possible, because you never want to get too high, never want to get too low, because, there's so much uncertainty happening every day.
Brondello says that the future's still bright for the players her team let go, which included 2020 draft picks Taya Cooper and Stella Johnson.
And there's been many circumstances that, we've brought players in that we've cut, but we didn't even get to see these, but we've brought them back into the team because they're talented players. I do believe that all of them will play in the WNBA.
For now, the only thing players in limbo can do is go along for the ride. Misha Jones, Cronkite News.
The WNBA plans to house players and play out its 2020 season in Bradenton, Florida. Our other big story today. The bushfire burning northeast of Phoenix has now become the 7th largest in Arizona wildfire history. That's according to KTAR. So far, it's burned through more than 89,000 acres and is only 5% contained. More than 1,500 people were evacuated from Tonto Basin, Pumpkin Center, Sunflower, and the Apache Lake area. No structures have been lost yet. Fire crews are also working to contain the Bighorn fire near Tucson. It's grown to more than 17,000 acres and remains at 40% containment. The fire was ignited by lightning in the Coronado National Forest late last week. Today, helicopters and air tankers will help battle the blaze. An evacuation order is in effect right now for Mount Lemmon, Mount Bigelow, and Summerhaven. Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray is taking a stand by taking a knee. The NFL Rookie of the Year announced today he'll be kneeling during the playing of the national anthem next season. The QB said there's no more straddling the line, and the team recognizes the magnitude of what is happening around the world. Murray made it clear the Cardinals are committed to contributing to the change they seek around the world. The team split into positional groups to express their thoughts and share experiences after the death of George Floyd. The team is united and on the same page, according to Murray. The QB shared on his stance on what he described as the elephant in the room.
For me, being a black man in America, I mean, I can, I don't, if it's wrong, I'm going to say it's wrong. And, there's I feel like personally, it's on everybody to hold each other accountable, but more so for me, if you're white and you got white friends that, feel this certain type of way or don't understand what's going on, it's on you to educate them, as well as, Black, Hispanic, any other ethnicity. If you have any racist friends, it's on you to, stop that immediately and let them know, why that's not right. I'll be kneeling. Like I said, I stand for what's right. And at the that's the bottom line. What I call it like I see it, and what's been going on is completely wrong. So I'll be doing, I'll definitely be taking a knee.
Cardinals QB described the Black Lives Matter movement as amazing and said he is proud of his generation for making a bigger impact. Murray is making an impact for those suffering during the pandemic as well. He made a donation of $25,000 to Gen Youth for its COVID-19 relief fund. The money donated will help provide meals for children in need. That's it for this edition of Cronkite News. For Arizona news updates throughout the day, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And find us online at cronkitenews.acpps.org.